guys, one more time for the multi-tools. This is Mark from Gunfight Knives, and we're bringing you another multi-tool from Roxon. Alright guys, this is Mark. We're going to do a little unboxing, I guess you could say. It's already been torn out the frame, used, and unboxed. So, this is the Roxon Build Your Own Multi-Tool. And you got a couple of parts and things here. Let's get to the actual tool. So, the box it came in, I'll show you that up close real quick. Got tore up during the holiday season. Like I'm sure a lot of you guys got tore up during the holiday season. In a different kind of way though. And no, not that kind of way. So, instruction manual, and I'll show you that in one moment. There's something in here. What's in here? There's Allen key with Torx heads on it. So we'll look at this in a minute. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. Give you a little Roxon pouch to carry the thing in. Don't know why you need that, but nice touch. Very cool. So this is it, guys. This is the Build Your Own Multi-Tool. The Flex. So what you get in here, all the tools are already set up in here. What normally comes in here to start with are these little plastic pieces. And those are just like space savers. Say you only get 2 multi-tools, you would keep these in here, or 2 tools for the multi-tool. You would keep those in there to leave the space between each tool. So basically, you would grab the knife. The knife has a little thumb part to push out. Here, as you can see, it's a pretty cool blade, covered in fingerprints already. So to close it, you push just that little lever that way and it will close, and it locks in place, and you can lock it from unlocking and then closing. So that's a pretty cool feature. I'll show you why in a minute. So, and to get the other ones to pop out, when you press this, you can see everything moves a little bit. So we'll grab the furthest one. So very cool. So my buddy hooked me up with all the pieces on the inside, built it out for me. He knows I love a diamond file because I like to sharpen knives and tools that need sharpening. So I like to use a diamond file for that. So he specifically got that for me because he knows how I like to keep the tool sharp. Again, let's see what we can get to hang out. All right. So the other tool here is a ruler slash, I guess, nail file or file for anything you would like to use it for. Pretty cool. Again, they all lock and unlock the same. So you will push this way. And let me show you what it's actually doing when we're pushing it. See that moving? So you can push it further and unlock it completely, or just a little bit, and then unlocks the tool. And this last one will be hard to get to, but there we go. So, and everything unlocks very smooth and comes out very smoothly. So it comes with a T-shank adapter for different bits. So you get quite a few different bits in the pack. This is just the one he put in there for me, but when you buy the different pieces that you get, they come in different plastic containers. So this is one of them. And let me see, is it opened? So I don't know what the pricing is on any of this stuff, but it was a gift. But you can get all the different T-shanks, and then all the different companies that make them that you can get at Home Depot will fit in there because it's all the same T adapter. So very cool. That's like how many saws in one just in this package, so that's very cool if you're doing stuff around the house and you need to cut through something real quick. So hats off to them for making that. I thought that was one of the more ingenious things that these companies, like this company, keeps coming out with more and more and more every year. They seem to be pushing the envelope on the products you can get. Let me show you what else is in here. So so all three of these, or four of these products are in here on this side. So that's one on each side. Fold it down. I'll show you, we'll come back to this in 1 second. I'm going to show you the other side. The other side has the bit driver. It's a full-size bit. Goes in there. Very cool. Magnetizes too. So very awesome. And that will lock as well. So you have to push that one to close it up. But this whole thing packs a lot in a small package. We got right at 3.5 inches and just a little bit under 1 inch wide, maybe right at 1 inch. So awesome, awesome. Got your pocket clip as well. So I was going to show you the other things. I don't know what came in these packages. Like I said, my buddy built it out for me. This one was the saw blades. So neat little packages. You could use them for other things if you wanted to, or you could just throw them in the trash. Up to you. A couple other ones. And here's one that he got me that won't fit in here right now. I'd have to take something out to exchange it, but I actually used this the other day. I was cutting drawer liners for the toolbox, and this was one of the tools I decided to use because it was right here on the workbench when I was doing it. So you guys can tell what that is. Probably not, but I'm going to put it in the tool as we speak. As you can see, the same shape. So I will take out the knife, I guess, first. So you're going to push that and lock it back. So, and this will unengage once you, I probably should have showed it like that. Let me push it back in. Once you get to a certain point, it'll pop itself out. You slide that out. Put the new one back in. It's easier said than done on camera. There it goes. Pull this back. Now we're locked in solid. Inside of here, you have to be very careful because it's got a scalpel / razor blade. They have different options for this as well. Be very careful. Put it right here. How do we do it? We go forward or back? Only done this once. Yeah, so we're going to go forward. All right, I believe. So we'll grab the blade, put it in there. If I'm not mistaken. I'm scared, guys. I'm scared. I might be mistaken. Let me stand up to do this so I can see. There it goes. And that's it. Now that's locked in. Like I said, I was cutting drawer liners for the toolbox, the mat. So then you push it up, fold it in, call it a day. That's it. So I want to get it out. I'll push this way. And it'll stick the stuff out just enough to grab it, nail nick it out, I guess. The other one had a flip which was good for the everyday blade, the knife, but very nice that you can swap this out. So I could swap this out for any of the other pieces that I didn't want in there. If there was something I didn't want, I could swap it out for that. Normally I would use the knife probably the most, but very ingenious way to pop these in and out, and everything feels solid. So let me go ahead and exchange this again. And I think you could get one more. Let me show you. I'll pop them all out because I just felt one of them move. Here you go. So I think, and again, that'll stay open when you flick it. But I think, like, I'm not super familiar with this tool, but I think this one is fatter than the other. So if you have a different multi-tool, you might be able to get two more. If I remember my buddy saying that, if I'm correct. Again, don't quote me. So I'm gonna put this back in, rotate it. I think that was the problem. Yeah, so if it's rotated, it'll like a wiggle if the other ones aren't in there. So try to keep them in flat, and then should be good to go. So next, so very ingenious how all this locks in and stays solid. So I guess this one's a little harder just because it's tight once you put the last piece of the puzzle in. And now we close this, which you can see is out. Boom. Now you're locked in solid, which is crazy. A little bit of play, just very little bit back and forth, but not much more than a standard pocket knife, which is very cool. So that's about it on the actual tool. Now I will show you what else you can buy for them. So here it is. Alright guys, I really should have looked at this before I started because there's like 40 different there's like 40 different things you could do. Which way are you guys gonna be looking at this way? So if you want, again, screenshot it. If not, I'll go over a couple of them right now. Interesting one in here is a comb. Thought that's pretty cool. We have like a serrated edge knife, a knife blade with a more of a blunt tip. We have different. Alright, so we have the same knife blade, I guess, without the flipper tab on it. So if you wanted one that was just at the back or the middle, that would be the one you would use without the flipper tab. We got like a descaler. I don't know what that is. Another serrated knife. One of them looks like an arrowhead. I wonder if they're trying to put this out there as maybe like a survival tool if you wanted to take one out and use it as an arrowhead. That would be crazy. That would be smart, like an emergency arrowhead. I don't know if that's what it is, but there's two different styles that look like that, like a spear tip or an arrowhead. There's a little brush. My buddy has that. There's a hook, like a question mark style hook here, but it's not like a fishing hook or anything. There's scissors, Phillips head, can opener, nail file. So there's quite a few things. I suggest you guys go onto their website and check it out. I'm actually going to do that after this video. Very cool. Yeah, very cool product. Very innovative. And they show you how to do the stuff I just showed you how to do. And they actually do it pretty cool. So they're using the cases and they're holding the blades and different things in the cases just to make it, I guess, a little more safe which again, putting that razor blade in was kind of scary. So take that for what it's worth. Awesome tool, guys. Highly recommended. I haven't used it a lot, but what I did use so far, did use the knife and the razor blade. Solid little piece. Very impressed with the first, I guess, week and a half of using it. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I really want to know what you guys think about this kind of content. If you like it, let me know. We'll continue to do more. This is more on the knife side of the gunfight knives. And I like them all. I like the guns, I like the fights, and I like the knives. So let me know what you think about this, guys. And this is Mark from Gunfight Knives, and we'll catch you in the next one.